Hello, hello, hello. I am trying it again. This is Chelsealya Cookie Payne. Listen, I'm trying it again. It said that my signal was weak earlier and I was trying to get on, and I actually did. I was over on Periscope, and so we were able to get on Periscope, but for some reason my signal was coming through weak. But I'm glad to be back and giving Facebook Live a shot again, and just really excited about it. I like this. I like this. But again, it is telling me that my signal is a little weak, so we'll see how that goes. But listen, I was just on Periscope, so if you get a chance, you can definitely go and over and check out the broadcast I just posted on Periscope. But listen, we are talking about Let's Talk About It Tuesday, and we're talking about Payne in the Pews, mental health and ministry, and just talking about, listen, it's okay to get help. It's okay to get help. What is not okay, and you'll see over in the Periscope, is people who assume that just because it is you are dealing with an emotional or mental issue, that is any less serious or any less important than that of a physical nature. Just as important as it is for you to get physical attention for your physical health, it was just as important to get emotional and mental help. I was speaking a moment ago about people who are grieving, who have gone through a loss, whether it is a loss of a loved one through death, or a loss of a spouse through divorce, or any type of loss. People grieve differently, and we can't expect them to just bounce back and snap out of it, which is one of the most insensitive things that a person can say to someone who's dealing with anything, to snap out of it. You wouldn't tell a person with lupus or cancer to just snap out of it. So that is very, it's not even within the realm of being sensitive. We talked a moment ago on Periscope, we talked about the importance of knowing that there is the ability to get help. I talked about the several articles that I come across here. Unfortunately, I came across this doesn't even scratch the surface of the number of articles that I came across that dealt with pastors and ministers who had taken their lives, and so it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate because I came across all these articles. I mean, literally, I have a stack here, a stack of articles that I printed out. And last week on Periscope, we talked about, how important it is for your mental health, and how people who are in position to help others also need to get help, because that's a heavy burden to bear when you are dealing with, the weight of other people, and you not giving yourself the ability to breathe, to exhale, to be healed, to be made whole. And so, hey, it's important. Your mental and emotional health are important. Just a moment ago, I gave the example of how I was in a car accident a little while back with my husband, and I was the passenger. And the car we were in sustained the damage that it sustained. The car that hit us, the damage, was the damage, and the car in front of us, it was damaged. But I was the one that received the most injuries. Everybody else was in the same accident. My husband and I are in the same car. The car that hit us, the people in their car, the people ahead of us, because we were in the middle. But I sustained more injuries. So it took longer for me to heal. And I wasn't judged for that. No one held it over my head that I was in a car accident, but my arm took longer to heal, that my left side took longer to heal. No one held that against me. So how is it that people in our society, in our families, in our churches, who are dealing with whatever they're dealing with emotionally and mentally, because it doesn't fit within our time frame, we judge them based on how long it's taking them to get over it, when actually they're trying to heal. It's important. That's why we're having Let's Talk About It Tuesday, because a lot of times we don't talk about, these are some things we don't talk about, especially, if you grew up in a household where it was, we don't, what happens here stays here, and we don't, this is not what we talk about, and, we just kind of sweep it under the rug, and, we don't talk about, who, what's really important. We just go about, and that's just how he is, or that's just how she is, or they'll be all right. And people are hurting and literally dying. Not good. Not good. But what we do have, we have an opportunity to make a difference. We have an opportunity to make a difference. So listen, every Tuesday we're going to have Let's Talk About It Tuesday. It's not always going to be the same topic. It's going to be something different every week. This particular week and last week it was Payne in the Pews, mental health and ministry. Next week it'll be a different topic. Let's talk about it. But what we're going to talk about are the things that are not the most popular. That's why we're talking about mental health and ministry. Well, I'm having a hard time with that. Mental health and ministry. That's what we're talking about, that because, that's the elephant in the room. It's not the popular topic, but it's the necessary topic. So this year we're hosting our annual Payne in the Pews Mental Health and Ministry Conference. That's going to be in September. You'll hear more about that later. But listen, every Tuesday it's going to be Let's Talk About It Tuesday. Feel free. This is interactive. We don't want, you to just, we want to hear from you. We want to hear your feedback. We want to hear topics that you want to talk about. And like I said, this is my first time going on Facebook Live. I'm usually over on Periscope, but I tried out Facebook Live today and kind of liked it, even though it keeps telling me that my signal is weak. So I hope that you got something out of it. And for the full scope, no pun intended, for the full scope of everything, you can go over to Periscope and find us there, Payne and Glory, PayneAndGlory. I am Chelsealya Cookie Payne. You can find us on social media at Payne and Glory, Payne with a Y. And you can also find us on our website, which is payneandglory.com. Listen, make it a phenomenal Tuesday evening. It is up to you to make a wonderful night, wonderful life. It's up to you. It's all in how you perceive it. Listen, I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.